Yes. All the businesses everywhere. I know my makeup is not the best the way it is right now, but you know what? It doesn't even matter because this video is so important, it has to be said. And the squirrels right now, I gotta tell you guys something. We need umbrellas everywhere. Every business everywhere. Even schools now. Everywhere. These people are fucking everywhere. Let me show you something. Don't go nowhere. Look. Look. See that? Look. See this gun he's got? This guy rigged it with the butt end of a handgun in the back right here. So he's saying it could be held with one hand and it makes that a handgun. And he's walking around a park where there's children. Hold on, let me straighten this back up. I'm gonna pause it a second. Okay. I got rid of the black thing. There's a train. I unpause it right when there's a train. Are you kidding me? Cops around here, they handcuff like this. I've been handcuffed before like this. And when I see people on TV getting handcuffed like this, I get so jealous, it makes my blood boil. Anyway, yeah, no, I know the cops can go too far, okay? They kicked my door in coming after my brother. We had to replace this piece right here. But, yeah, what these people are doing, they're just making them worse. And this thing with them going around with the gun, the gun and the camera case in the joint, and then them going around with the gun. What they are doing, let me tell you, America, let me tell you what these people are doing. If you have not figured it out by now, okay? They are numbing us up for when they do it to the White House. Okay? Those people, it's an invasion. Like my tarot card said, it's an invasion. It really is. And they're playing with cherry-picked phrases out of what they think the Constitution means. But, you know, they act like recording a jail is the same thing as recording a mountain. It's not. And somebody walking around out there, you could be hiding contraband. They don't know. That's why you call ahead of time and you show your credentials and shit. There's a squirrel on my ledge right there. Okay, I've got notes here. I've got a lot to say. If I'm on camera like this, I will trail off and I'll run out of time. And I ain't having it. I ain't having it. Okay? I want to be clear about the thing with the umbrellas, you know, because they say privacy has to be made, and hearing that is just, it's really getting under my skin. It's really frustrating me, you know, because within the building walls, those are to contain privacy. Can people not have a view anymore and have sunshine come through with plants? You trying to legalize being a peeping Tom? That's fucking weird, dude. The government can't stand for this shit. Can't stand for it. You can't stand for it. Alright. To the squirrels. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, there goes the bottom. Oh, no, it's an empty ledge. Does that mean he's going to be coming? I think we got another squirrel with assist. Mittens. Unless, is it the same squirrel? Look at him. Hello, sweetheart. Mittens, you better move. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be saying my notes, ain't I? Hold on. Now there's a black one drinking. Ooh. Squirrels are so cute. That's why I do this. Oh, here's where the cops kicked my door in. See this new piece of wood here? Yep. Hey, squirrel. Did you know I've been pulled over for being white? Yep, happened in Detroit. They said they usually don't see white people in that area. They never found nothing on us, though, of course. But they did search all our pockets. Standard procedure. Usually, anytime I leave that comment, YouTube deletes it. Where'd you go? Hey, squirrel. Do you know saying you're doing some activity and you're exercising your rights? That doesn't make it have a magic meaning. It's not a magic word. All they're really doing is pushing the boundaries. Here's a couple words they really need to look into. Look up these words, you guys. Agoraphobia and aniridia. Aniridia is something that runs in my family. And it is proof that not everyone is automatically born with the right to drive. And agoraphobia, that's what all those auditors are going to be giving people. They're going to be making everyone afraid to go outside. People can't even have a fucking view anymore. It's pathetic. Some people are hiding from an abusive chapter in their life, and they simply just don't want to be exploited all across YouTube. People being too afraid to go outside. Can't hang out with a squirrel if you never go outside. And those creeps trying to legalize being a peeping Tom. Yuck. Trying to take everybody's view away. How rude. How would plants get their sunshine? And an umbrella could work just like a curtain. We need them everywhere. We need them everywhere. Hey, squirrel. Did you know a car can can destroy a house more than a bullet could? A car is a weapon. Hey, squirrel. What would you think if a judge would think about a paper that read, a cop assaulted a person on their way out the door? Really? The paper should say, the officer guided the suspect towards an exit. Not, they were assaulted on their way to the door, or assaulted them to the door. Holding somebody back is not assault. Assault is actually wanting to cause physical bodily harm. Okay? And well, threatening words, you know, and spit and shit. And threatening words and like taunting threatening words, you know, the way they stalk and taunt. And if they can't figure out a badge number, they will taunt that officer. And then they'll go around manipulating other officers trying to get the badge number. Basically stalking and taunting. Something else I want to say about when they're asking for donations while doing all that shit they're doing, isn't that them basically fucking panhandling? They're panhandling. Isn't that shit illegal in some states? Oh my goodness, I'm running out of time. Look at that clock. How is sitting in silence, waiting for confrontation, helping our free speech? How is that anything to do with free speech? Recording recon style all around the police station. How is it journalism? Isn't that photography more than anything? Saying someone assaulted them, holding them back. You know, puss. Calling for the supervisor, trying to turn them into the feelings police. Little puss. What the cops do is dangerous. Not everybody would qualify to be a cop. And not everybody would even want a job that's that dangerous either. Sorry, honey, but you're not a victim. They want to be victims so bad. They need to rewrite that damn Poster 7 and the Constitution. They need to use words that can't be played with, misinterpreted, misunderstood, misrepresented, or misconstrued or mistaken for something else. Damn these statements that'll have 7 commas per sentence. The written word matters, and the words you use matter even more. These days, TikTok has infiltrated people's minds, where they have short attention spans. And having using sentences that have 7 commas per sentence, just people lose track of what they're reading. Clearly. The only thing I can think is that the cops ain't doing nothing for the same reason YouTube won't demonetize them. Money. They make more money off it being the way it is now. YouTube gains profits from their channels and all the other channels that make fun of their channels and talk about their channels. And the cops and the courthouse, they're pulling in all kinds of money for the city through all these fines and fees and probation costs and bail money. Yeah, the city's making a fortune off these little activities, these little stunts. The city's been making a fortune off those guys. Hey, Squirrel, have you ever heard of the Oath Keepers? They're the part of the cops in the military that actually want to work for the bad guys. So I hate to break it to you, YouTube, but that just seems like the truth. They're the ones that helped the people that were smearing shit all over the walls at the state's capital. Why would they do that? Why would they help those people? Come on, I got laundry to do. Hey, Squirrel, I just saw the blue jay steal one of your guys' peanuts. You guys want to see? I was throwing them to that squirrel. Hold up. Watch. I don't know where exactly they all landed. But, and I don't know how long the blue jay would take. I do know I'm running out of time, though. This is how I'm going to say my goodbyes, okay? Click the subscribe button and stay tuned. My yard is forever changing. You never know what's going to be happening next over here. You never know what I'll be bitching about, and how many squirrelies are coming. You know. So click that button and become a squirrely neighbor. Look at that little thief. I threw those there for the blue jay, damn you. The subscribe button. You know, the big beautiful red one. Click it. Give it a click, clickaroo. The walls create the privacy. The windows are so we can have a view and some sunshine. It's not so that peeping toms can post everything on YouTube. Publicly accessible does not mean publicly owned. It doesn't mean it's yours. And with paying taxes, fast food and booze don't fucking count. They want the privilege of all the rights without suffering any of the consequences for breaking any of the rules. And they're just numbing us up for when they do it to the White House.